Captain, before we step onto this shadow and depth island, tell me, what does black make you feel when it means the darkest color, something connected with darkness or sadness, and something illegal or hidden from official rules? Meaning 1, the darkest color, the color of night or coal. Used for the color with no lightness, often linked with darkness, ink, or deep shadow. Example, she wore a black coat on the windy shore. Common use, black hair, black shoes, black sky. Black sky. Meaning 2, connected with darkness, sadness, or something emotionally heavy. Used for moods, days, or times that feel painful, hopeless, or deeply serious. Example, it was a black day for the village after the storm. Common use, black mood, black day, black thoughts. A black day. Meaning 3, illegal, hidden, or outside official rules. Used for secret or unlawful activity that avoids normal systems or laws. Example, the police investigated a black market near the port. Common use, black market, black money, black trade. Black trade. Black most commonly names the darkest color, but it also carries strong emotional and symbolic meanings. It can describe sadness, disaster, or hopelessness, and in some contexts it refers to illegal or hidden activity, such as a black market. The surrounding words usually show whether black is visual, emotional, or social. Read every shadow carefully, Captain. Carry black for the deepest color of night, for the heavy moods that test the heart, and for the hidden worlds that stay outside the law as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this heart and responsibility island, tell me, what does care make you feel when it means looking after someone or something, feeling concern or importance, and being careful and attentive in the way you act? Meaning 1, looking after someone or something and keeping them safe or well. Used for giving help, protection, or support to a person, animal, place, or object. Example, she gave gentle care to the injured bird until it recovered. Common use, take care of, medical care, child care. Care kit. Meaning 2, concern, affection, or the feeling that something matters to you. Used when someone feels worry, love, interest, or importance about a person, idea, or situation. Example, they truly care about the future of the island. Common use, care about, care deeply, show care. We care. Meaning 3, attention, caution, and thoughtful action. Used for doing something slowly, carefully, and with full attention so that nothing goes wrong. Example, handle the old map with care because it tears easily. Common use, with care, handle with care, take care. Handle with care. Care can be a noun or a verb. It may mean looking after someone, feeling that something matters, or acting with caution and attention. So care can live in the hands, in the heart, and in the way a task is done. Guard every life and every choice, Captain. Carry care for the help that protects, for the feeling that gives meaning, and for the careful touch that keeps fragile things safe as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this air and calm island, tell me, what does breathe make you feel when it means to take air into and out of the body, to pause and calm yourself, and to quietly show or give a feeling, quality, or atmosphere? Meaning 1, to take air into and out of the lungs. Used for the natural action of inhaling and exhaling. Example: after the long climb, he stopped to breathe slowly. Common use: breathe deeply, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe. Meaning 2, to pause, relax, or become calm again. Used when someone stops for a moment to recover from stress, fear, or pressure. Example: once the storm passed, the crew could finally breathe again. Common use: breathe easier, let someone breathe, stop and breathe. Breathe easy. Meaning 3, to quietly express or give off a feeling, quality, or atmosphere. Used when a place, person, or thing seems full of a certain mood or character. Example: the old library seemed to breathe peace and history. Common use: breathe life into, breathe peace, breathe confidence. Breathe peace. Breathe usually means taking air into and out of the body, but it is also often used in a figurative way. It can mean relaxing after pressure, or showing a feeling or atmosphere so strongly that it seems to fill a place or person. Fill your lungs and steady your heart, Captain. Carry breathe for the life-giving rhythm of air, for the calm that returns after pressure, and for the quiet atmosphere that can shape every corner of the journey as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this distance and limit island, tell me, what does beyond make you feel when it means farther than something, outside the limits of something, and more than what can be understood, expected, or achieved easily? Meaning 1, farther away than on the other side of something. Used to show that something is farther than a place, point, or boundary. Example: a small village lay beyond the hills. Common use: beyond the gate, beyond the sea, beyond the hill. Beyond the hills. Meaning 2, outside the range, limit, or power of something. Used when something is not possible, allowed, or included within a certain limit. Example: that question is beyond the scope of today's lesson. Common use, beyond control, beyond the law, beyond the limit. Beyond today. Meaning 3. More than can be understood, expected, or achieved easily. Used when something feels extremely great, surprising, or difficult. Example: the beauty of the night sky was beyond words. Common use, beyond belief, beyond words, beyond imagination. Beyond words. Beyond often describes distance, showing that something is farther than a place or boundary. It can also describe limits, meaning something is outside what is possible, allowed, or included. In expressive language, beyond often adds intensity, showing that something is so great, strange, or beautiful that normal words feel too small. Keep looking past the horizon, Captain. Carry beyond for the places farther than sight, for the limits that define what lies outside our reach, and for the wonders too great for easy words as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this support and representation island, tell me, what does behalf make you feel when it means acting for someone else, doing something for someone's benefit, and speaking as the representative voice of a person or group? Meaning 1. In the place of someone, as someone's representative. Used when a person acts officially or practically for another person. Example: she signed the papers on behalf of her father. Common use: on behalf of, act on behalf of, sign on behalf of someone. On behalf of. Meaning 2. For the benefit, support, or good of someone. Used when an action is done to help, protect, or support another person. Example: they spoke on behalf of the injured sailors who could not attend. Common use: work on behalf of, fight on behalf of, speak on behalf of others. Behalf. Meaning 3. As the voice or representative of a group, team, or organization. Used when one person speaks for many people in a formal or public situation. Example: on behalf of the whole crew, he thanked the rescue team. Common use: on behalf of the team, on behalf of everyone, on behalf of the company. On behalf of the crew. Behalf is usually used in the phrase on behalf of. It often means acting as someone's representative, but it can also show that an action is done for someone's benefit, or that one person is speaking for a larger group. Stand for others with honesty, Captain. Carry behalf for acting in another's place, for working for someone's good, and for speaking with the strength of many voices as we sail to the next island.